Today we compare the 1980 1-cent coins of the United States and Canada, exploring design, history, and surprising values. What if I told you a simple 1980 penny in your pocket could be more interesting than you think? We're diving into the story of the 1980 1-cent coin from the United States. The 1980 1-cent coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. His profile, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate his 100th birthday, was designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head, you'll see the motto "In God We Trust," with liberty on the left and the year 1980 on the right. If your coin has a small D mint mark, it was struck at the Denver Mint. No mint mark means it was made at the Philadelphia Mint, while an S indicates the San Francisco Mint, often known for proof coins. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial design, introduced in 1959. Look closely and you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a beautiful detail on such a small coin. The 1980 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series and was still made mostly of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This was before the major composition change in 1982, when rising copper prices led to a switch to copper-plated zinc. In terms of value, most 1980 pennies are worth just a few cents in circulated condition. However, high-grade uncirculated coins or proof versions can sell for significantly more, especially if they have strong luster and no visible marks. Error coins, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can also attract collectors and increase the value dramatically. So next time you see a 1980 penny, don't ignore it. It may not make you rich overnight, but it carries history, craftsmanship, and a piece of America's story in your hand. What if the smallest Canadian coin in your collection holds a big piece of history? Next we're talking about the 1980 1-cent coin from Canada, a classic bronze penny that many collectors still love. The 1980 Canadian center features the portrait of Elizabeth II on the obverse. At that time, she was still relatively young in her reign, and the portrait was created by Arnold Machin. Around her image, you'll read Elizabeth II DG Regina, which means Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. On the reverse side, the design showcases two maple leaves attached to a single stem, a powerful national symbol of Canada. The words 1 cent and the date 1980 appear clearly, along with Canada at the top. This simple yet elegant design has become iconic among coin collectors. The 1980 Canadian penny was primarily made of bronze, composed mostly of copper, giving it that rich brown or reddish tone. If you find one in bright red uncirculated condition, it can be more desirable to collectors. Coins are graded as brown BN, red brown RB, or red RD, and the red ones usually command higher prices. In terms of value, most circulated 1980 cents are worth only a few cents above face value. However, uncirculated coins in high grades, especially red examples, can sell for significantly more. Proof-like versions from mint sets may also bring higher prices. And of course, any mint errors such as off-center strikes or die cracks can increase the coin's value. Even though Canada stopped producing pennies in 2012, coins like the 1980 cent remain an important part of Canadian history. So check your old jars and coin albums carefully, you might have a small treasure waiting. If you enjoyed this coin journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing coin stories.